moving myself from documentation to a customer service, that's a milestone. So milestone is like what we think is a milestone. For me, each of my career growth, you should never stop learning. Logistics is very huge and it's almost dynamic too. So you need to know what and all is happening, and we need to be updated as well. So what they taught me is like never stop. Like minor changes, how does it impact your life? How can you grow yourself when you do some minor changes to your daily life? That will make you into a better person. Understand where it went wrong, why did it go wrong, how did it go wrong, like the where, when, why, all those questions. So when you sit and analyze all those things, I think you will have a proper answer. See, now women are achieving a lot in this industry. Particularly now you can see many women leaders, they're running the organization, they're being the CEO. I've seen many CEOs being women. So from a logistics perspective, we have a lot more opportunities. Now we are becoming an export-oriented market. We have what not. We have manufacturing, we have automobiles, garments, textile, anything we have. So logistics is like you need to understand where the exact business is, and South Indian market will be number one very shortly. It requires attentions 24/7. It's like late nights also we get calls. There is like the whole world will be resting, but a logistics person will be working. I've employed freshers in my team. I have almost 4 to 5 freshers here. So it's whenever they hear something, they come and inform us. They are very curious in learning. They wanted to know what's next.
Welcome to the Logistics Spotlight. Today's Spotlight is brought to you by logwiz Consultancy, an exclusive manpower consultancy for the shipping and logistic industry. From the entry level to the top management, logwiz has got you covered. Today we have Mr. Mary Hansi, Branch Manager, Chennai Jet Freight. Hi.
Hello.
So thank you so much for being here with us today. So I'm really excited to get to know you and what you have to say for the industry. So I think you began your career in 2010 as customer service or sales executive. So can you tell us how was your professional journey from, starting from 2010 till now?
2010, I joined in not exactly as customer service. I joined in as a documentation executive. So that's where my career began. So I learned all the basic documentation there. So from documentation executive, then I moved on to customer service, then to sales coordinator. From sales coordinator, I had to move to trade lane development, where I headed US trade lane, US, Canada and South America. So from there, my career moved on to branch manager. So this is my small logistics career.
So you joined into a freight forwarding company right after your college, or did you work somewhere else?
No, right after my college, it was a logistics company into Uniworld Logistics. So right after my college, I entered into Uniworld Logistics, and my family has background history of logistics. So my father was into a logistics, my uncle, my relatives all were into this. So from small, it was like a passion for me, and mostly I know I'm going to go into this field only. And my father somewhere inspired me for this logistics career. So that's how I came into this logistics.
So in what ways has your previous experience, as you mentioned, you joined as a documentation executive. So what ways that your previous experience has molded you into a better person?
See, one thing is like, since I learned everything right from the bottom, this gave me a good platform for my growth. I should say, because when you're going into a higher roles, you take up much more responsibilities. You should know what the people or your subordinates are doing, and what difficulty levels they are facing, and how are they overcoming it. So all this we will come to know only when we are in their shoes. So this molded me. Now when I'm in this position, I can understand what my people or what my team is going through. How can I motivate them? What better can I do them? How can I support them so that they be more effective? So this has given me a good platform.
So while starting your career in 2010, you must have had an aim or a goal. The next 10 years, I have to become this, or I have to work for this company. So how did it work out to you along the way?
Okay, when I started my career, I was like, even now, I have this ambition. I wanted to become a CEO of an organization, and still that's my aim. I'm just on the way to it. It'll take some few more years, but I'm sure I'm going to achieve it.
Okay. So that was your ultimate plan.
Yes.
Okay. So what is the most fulfilling part of your current designation, being a branch manager of Chennai? So what responsibilities comes with it and what are the challenges?
Responsibility is like my team, first of all. I prioritize them. So when you have a proper team with you, it's that you can achieve anything you want. They will be your support. For my point is like, when we have a proper team, a supportive team, we can achieve many more things. And logistics, as you know, it requires 24/7 attention. So when we call them late at nights, they shouldn't say like, why madam, you're calling me at this time. That shouldn't happen. So whenever I call them, they immediately respond. So I feel like, since I've been with them, I've like their moral thing, whatever problems they are undergoing, I've been with them. So it's this, they think me as a family, and even for me, they are my extended family. I know what they are going through, like what are their family problems, and everything on their day-to-day basis, they come and share with me. So I think like I've given them that freedom to come and discuss with me, and that's how I formed my team. So they are my support now. So I'm just achieving all these things now, it's like just because of my team.
So you have almost 2 decades of experience. So what are the main key milestones that you see in your professional journey?
See, for me, milestone is like whatever major achievement. Like for me, even moving myself from documentation to a customer service, that's a milestone. So milestone is like what we think is a milestone. For me, each of my career growth is a milestone for me. And now being a branch manager here in Jet Freight Logistics is like a dream come true for me.
You have started from the scratch. As you told, you started as a documentation executive. What are the perceptions and experiences you gain for your ultimate goal to become a CEO? How does it shape your mindset and perspective?
That's what, as I told you, for becoming a CEO, it's not an easy road. You need to know each and everything, because down the level team, when we are becoming a CEO, we need the team's support for us. So we should know what they are like, what capabilities they have. We will know only when we spend some time with the team, and it's like most of the time we spend in office. So we should know the team very well. That will help our things grow better.
So as I can understand that you give more priority to your team.
Yes, I know. I've been speaking about the team.
How do you keep them motivated on the day-to-day life?
Day-to-day is like every day morning, as soon as we enter our office, we just discuss. We speak for 10-15 minutes. We speak on all the topics, be it family problems or business, industry related, whatever is happening, airport, seaport, everything we discuss for first at least 10-15 minutes. We discuss what's happening, and then we just sit down, we discuss on what has happened and what is our plan for the day. So team comes up with their thing, whatever they're planning to do for the day, and each give their own thing. We need not police them. They come forward and they tell, this is what we are planning for the day, we'll plan it this way. They'll give me the road plan, so I'll give the rest to the team, and then I'll just go on for the next business development activity.
So is there any personal philosophy or morale that you picked up from your leaders who were in the past that help you in your current leadership style?
Yeah, one thing is like you should never stop learning. Logistics is very huge, and it's almost dynamic too. So you need to know what and all is happening, and we need to be updated as well. So what they taught me is like, never stop learning. We have each day we can learn. Each day is an experience for us here. So that's what I learned from my mentors who taught me what to do. And you should be focused on your goal. What do you want to achieve? Be always focused. There may be obstacles, there may be any hurdles, but still you should overcome it.
So as you told me that from your college, you know that you're going to get inside freight forwarding and logistics. So what are some of the hard and soft skills that you develop to get inside this industry and get you prepared?
Okay, what I'd say is like, one thing is you need to be good in the systems. You need to know analysis, data analysis, and basic computer knowledges, that will do. Apart from that, we should know communications, like how do we communicate better, negotiation skills, that will groom you, how you are today. So I think all those skills are like, it's very necessary for you to go to the next level.
So, is there any hobbies for you about reading books or articles or anything?
Yes, I do read books, but time constraints are there. But still, I read books that are inspiring, which gives some motivations to us. And for example, you have leadership inspired books like Atomic Habits, all those things. Like minor changes, how does it impact your life? How can you grow yourself when you do some minor changes to your daily life? That will make you into a better person.
So, is there a favorite book that you would like to share with us?
One thing is like this Atomic Habits, which I've learned. Then we have this the 7 ways of a leader, the 7 behavioral aspects of a leader. So how, what and all should a leader prioritize? Only when you put all those things into the place, then you'll try to become a good leader. That's what those books tells about. So just inspired by those things.
So, what does a person has to do, or what skills they have to develop if they have to, attain a similar position as you in the industry?
One thing is like, need to be very focused, determined, and there might be obstacles, but you need to overcome all those things. When you're consistent and when you want to achieve something, you should be focused and you should not get diverted. If you're having all those skills, I think they'll definitely come up.
So, along your ways, you must have had some setbacks and failures. Can you say us how have you handled them?
Failures, if you see, for us, failures are always a learning path. Instead of telling it as a failure, you can tell it as one of experience. So whenever you experience something, some failure, as you say, you need to understand where it went wrong, why did it go wrong, how did it go wrong, like the where, when, why, all those questions. So when you sit and analyze all those things, I think you will have a proper answer. And what should you do next? You will have the answer to your next.
So because as a human, we are very dynamic. We used to get, we are pressured, we are under panic. So how do you handle that? Do you have any strategies?
Simple strategy is like, don't take too much of pressure. Anything what is determined to happen will happen. That's my thing. So if it's going to happen, it will happen. You need to be goal oriented. That is what I feel. There might be setbacks, as I said, but still, if you're going to focus on what do you want to do, this is only a learning step for you. You're not going to stop anywhere. We will learn, we will come up again and again. And all those pressures, you need to sit, relax, understand, then devise what you're going to plan next. This will help you come out of all this stress.
So how has it been navigating through the industry and growing? What are the opportunities available for women in this industry, and how can they see growth in this industry?
Women are always strong. That's my thing first. So when women get here, it's like a majority male oriented industry, but still we can see now women are achieving a lot in this industry. Particularly now you can see many women leaders, they're running the organization, they're being the CEO. I've seen many CEOs being women being CEOs. So women, they have a good opportunity, and I feel like women are they're good. They can handle pressure because they've been balancing work. They have been having all these work-life balances. So when given a leadership role, they can perform much well. That's my perspective.
So as you mentioned, work-life balance. So this concept has been more popular among women because they do handle a lot. So how do you handle your work-life balance?
For me, it's like I have my family support. Fortunately, it's one thing is like I have my family support. But apart from that, we need to be clear oriented, like how do I say, if you have a task in hand and you have family thing, you need to prioritize which is first. And when you set a clear boundary, I think things will be easy. We need to prioritize, we need to have very clear boundaries. This is family time, this is going to be family time. This is official time, this is going to be official time. And if anything comes urgent, we need to understand and act accordingly.
So, is there any tips or strategies that you have for women fresh out of college who's trying to get inside this industry, and what works for them and what does not work?
For women, as I said, they can do all works. Being even a documentation executive, customer service, sales coordinator, you can head a team, you can be a team leader, you can be a CEO of a branch, you can do anything. You need to understand what you're doing, and you need, like, they need to have a kind of fire in them. I need to achieve. I can do this. Those kinds of thoughts will help them survive in this industry, and then they will also grow up in this industry.
Is there any memorable success stories or milestone that you would like to share with us?
It's like, for us, logistics persons always handling shipments. What special shipments we handled, how did we handle, and how appreciated we were when we handle those shipments. For me, it's like whenever you handle or a shipment, the shipment is being handled for someone's use, and when you see they are satisfied and they are happy with our performances, it's an achievement for us. So whenever they say okay, thank you, that's more than enough. It's an appreciation for us.
Okay. So, can you give us, a little brief about South Indian market from a freight forwarder's point of view? How is the market doing?
Yeah. South Indian market, if you see now, it's developing a lot. Now it's becoming a business hub. All these new rules and regulations, everything, and this industrial zones, where whatever they are creating, now it's giving a very good opportunity for all the business across. So from a logistics perspective, we have a lot more opportunities. Now we are becoming an export-oriented market. We have what not. We have manufacturing, we have automobiles, garments, textile, anything we have. So logistics is like, you need to understand where the exact business is, and South Indian market will be number one very shortly.
Okay. So, can you tell us more about, as you were telling, that logistic needs 24/7 commitment. So, being in a leadership role, how does it work for you?
It requires attentions 24/7. Is like late nights also we get calls. There is like, if the whole world will be resting, but a logistics person will be working always. Somewhere someone needs weighbill, somewhere someone needs LR copy, the vehicle is stuck somewhere, the vessel didn't berth, any kind of issues we'll be having. So it's like effective planning. We need to plan on on every shipments, like what is required, a proper SOP, plan it properly and delegate it. Let the team handle it, and I think it will be an easier way if you're handling it. So it needs 24/7 attention, but an effective planning and delegation of works will help out.
So, what is your point of view on recruiting fresh, passed out graduates into the company?
Fresh graduates is like, they're always willing to learn. So when you employ all those people, it's like we learn with them again. The in-code terms, whatever we learned is 10 years back. Though it's not much changing, but still the changes, when you're going to teach them or something, then again we are learning with them. So it's like always we learn along with them. Then they have this curiosity with them, because logistics is something curious and it's very passionate. So when we see them curious, it motivates us as well. We feel like we need to work along with them. They're ready to go out for calls, and I've employed freshers in my team. I have almost 4 to 5 freshers here. So it's whenever they hear something, they come and inform us. They are very curious in learning. They wanted to know what's next. So they're very interested, and this makes us motivated always.
So, we've come to the end of the interview. I just want to understand, do you have any advice for the younger generation who wanted to come in this industry but do not have clarity how it's going to shape their career, and what kind of opportunities will we have?
Logistics is an ocean. So we have many opportunities, many careers. It's just that they should be willing to learn, and they should have passion for logistics. Unless and until you don't have a passion, you're not going to perform here. So if you're really passionate, I think logistics is a perfect place for you, where you can learn so many things. Be it any more, we are updated with the customs regulation, we are updated with the overseas regulations, what the other countries customs regulations are. It's interesting. So when we learn all those things, it's going to shape up a career. We'll be growing more. So when younger generations are ready to learn this, they can perform very well. It's a very good opportunity here in this logistics.
So thank you so much for sharing your point of view with us.
Thank you.
So we have come to the end of another episode in the Logistics Spotlight. So we're very glad to meet Miss Mary here, who has shared a lot of things about the industry and how the South Indian market is and her point of view. So thank you so much for taking the time for us. So to watch more such videos, and to meet more such inspiring people, so subscribe to our channel, The Logistics Spotlight. Thank you.